Join the dakblake today by clicking subscribe. And also, hit that bell.
Now this is the thing that I want to see in Piggy 2. I gotta see this. I gotta see a boss. We're not getting enough boss stuff. It's just kind of running. And I want to see a boss. What do we got? Oh my gosh. Okay. What's up, dudes? How's it going today? dakblake here. Today, we're going to be going into Roblox once more, and I'm excited because today, we're looking at custom characters, but not just custom characters. We're going to be looking for Piggy 2 characters. You see, we're in the game of Roblox once more. Look at how beautiful this is. The night sky is shining upon us. I got my little spinny hat. Look at this. But we're going to be looking for some Piggy 2 characters. Normally, we just kind of go through and we're like, ooh, look at all these characters. But today, I wanted to go through, find the coolest characters we can find, give them a story, and see if they would fit in the universe of Piggy 2. And this is a server called Roblox Custom Characters by Roblox Zach's Backyard. So, this is the dude's backyard. It is insane. It's just full of just monstrous piggies. Deadly, monstrous piggies. Let's see if we can come up with some stories that would, I guess, kind of fit. And, oh my gosh, I already see this one. Look at this. This Mr. Longneck. Just look at that. That would be pretty crazy. You know what's weird, though? You see how there's two of them with longer necks than the third one? Do you think they make fun of this guy for not having as long of a neck? It's like, you know, they're kind of arguing with each other all the time. Like, they all have three different personalities. Like, this one's name is Kevin. This is Carl. And this is Greg. It's like Kevin just, you know, he's talking with his brother Carl, and he's just like, hey, yo, I love having a long neck, cause I have one.
Oh yeah, I love having a long neck too, and my name is Carl, right? Right, my name is Carl.
Yeah, what did you forget your name or something? Yeah, I mean, it would be really, really sucky if I didn't have a long neck. I love this long neck. Anybody else who has a short neck sucks.
Guys, you know I'm right here, right? I'm Greg. I have a short neck, and I'm your brother. You gotta listen to me. You gotta listen to me. I love my short neck. I don't need a long neck.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if this would fit in Piggy 2. This one's a little bit crazy, a little bit weird, but you know what? Maybe a story could be involved that, you know, at the very end of Piggy, the very end, you know, we stop Mr. P, you know, he ends up going like, oh my gosh, you know, I did all this to crazy people and stuff, and, you know, we could say like, okay, maybe this comes into the story because we have to find a cure. Now, let's just say for, you know, the story's sake, let's say they go to a hospital, right? And I think that there's a hospital in Piggy, but let's say they go to another hospital. What they're trying to do is they're trying to find a cure, right? So they go, and apparently what was going on is they were trying to find a way to separate your head from the infection, you know, try to cure your mind, but when they did some experimenting, it just made new heads, new infected heads, and they were just popping out. Just imagine if you had the same head of, like, your own head just popping out of your own neck, and you just became kind of yourself, but three versions of you. And so you have Mr. Longneck here. His name was Greg, and then Carl and Kevin, or Kevin and Carl, or I forgot their names already. They just popped out, right? They just popped out, and now you have to deal with this. Now, would that be in Piggy 2? I could see it. Chapter 1, you're going through, you're trying to find a cure, and then, you know, your hope is lost. You're like, these were the people that were trying to find the cure, and they made that. They made it worse. Wait a minute. This is even better. Oh my gosh, look at that. Baby piggies. I think we've seen this in the other video. But you know what? We're applying a little story to each and every one of them. Baby piggies. Now imagine this. We go to an area, a house. Let's just, or actually, you know what? It's like a daycare. The daycare is infected with the piggy virus. Now imagine if this piggy virus was spreading, right? Going through and infecting everybody. This could be in Piggy 2. I can see it. Now wait, hear me out. Here's the story. Sit down, relax, because it's gonna be a doozy. So let's just say there was you know, 4 little brothers here. They're I guess quadruplets, right? 4 little brothers here. They all have little knives. Oh no. So they were dropped off by their mother, Mary. Mother Mary. And you see, they were dropped off at daycare, and you see, the daycare lady, Jessica, she was watching them. But all of a sudden, one day, as the virus was spreading, she was watching the news. It was going crazy, you know? Everybody's being infected by this piggy virus. Nobody knows how to stop it, right? Eventually, Jessica turns. Now these babies, what they do is they're trying to combat the virus. This is like a little secret Piggy chapter, right? And they grab little knives and they're like, stay away. Like this is what you would see if I was just the Jessica lady, right? I'm just standing here, I'm smiling, looking at them, and they stand there and they're trying to combat the virus, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't stop it, and eventually they turned themselves. Now imagine we go into this area, we see like the nicest, like this person walks up and is like, what is going on? Why are there babies here? We walk up and we think in Piggy chapter 2, like let's say Piggy 2 chapter 2, right? Let's say that was chapter 1, Longneck was chapter 1, and chapter 2 was baby piggies, right? And so we think like, oh my gosh, look at how cute they are. And then they just start running towards you. And then you think you're safe, but you're not. Everywhere you look is a baby piggy. But I mean, look at how cute they are. Look at that. I mean, whatever, stab me. Like, look at that.
It's like the cutest little thing.
I probably wouldn't even run. I'd just be like, come on, give me a hug. Oh, you stabbed me, okay. Oh, wait, why is this one separated? It's baby angel. It looks like these boys right here, they were all like separated and they didn't like this guy. They're like, put that guy over there. I don't like him. His name could literally be Angel. They're like, hey, I don't like Angel. Put him in the other cage. Dudes, what, are you guys bullies or is this guy the bully? You know, you never know. You gotta hear the whole story. So this is Alien. Now this is, I feel like, I have to be honest, this is not a good Alien. It feels kind of weird. This one out of all of them, like all the other ones feel like really good. This one just feels kind of like weirdly creepy. I mean, he's kind of just staring at me. I don't know what he's trying to say. What if he was trying to say something the whole time? He's like his mouth is behind his head. We never know. And he's just like, I don't know. That one just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like that one. Alien. Ooh. Farmer Piggy. So now this reminds me of the Cowboy Piggy, right? The Cletus one that we saw on the other, what is it, Roblox game? This one I can actually see being in a chapter, like a chapter where we go to a farm, trying to stay away from the infection. Maybe we try to ride it out, right? This could be chapter 3. You know, chapter 1, we go and we try to find a cure. We realize, oh my gosh, maybe a cure doesn't exist and we have to make it ourselves. Chapter 2, we go and try to find like other civilization, try to find more people. And it turns out there's just infected baby piggies. But then we go into chapter 3. We're trying to get away from everything. We're gonna say, you know what? We're gonna ride out this whole infection. We're gonna try to stay alive and go to a farm and, you know, live. But it turns out it's already reached the farms. It's already reached the farms! You know how like in video games, like is the piggy like infection? Is it like a zombie thing that makes you kind of like not yourself, right? But you know what? I can imagine a story. I want to hear your guys' stories. Like for each and every one of these, put a comment down below, like title it like, this is my idea for the story of this character, right? And give it a little, like this guy looks so angry. It looks like he just saw something. He walked up like, man, I just saw the baby piggies. Turns out they weren't actually babies that were infected, man. But yeah, I got sidetracked. Write a comment telling me your story. Well, as we continue on, we just have to take a breather, you know? Just realize all of the piggies that exist, we are trying to find the best out of all of them. And it just seems like, wait, what is this? What is this? Potato head. It's not even like Mr. Potato, it's just potato head. I'm gonna say that doesn't look like a potato. I'm gonna have to say, it just kind of looks weird. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh man, and now there's just so many babies. Baby cousin. Man, okay, what if just all of Piggy 2 was just babies? You would be very confused, right? Like chapter 1, there's just babies. Chapter 2, there's more babies. Chapter 3, you're like, all right, there's way too many babies. Hold on, why are there so many babies? See, this is the thing that I think I could see. Now, Z and Zuzzy, are those the sisters of Zizzy, right? There's so many Z's. Z, Zuzzy, Zizzy. It's like, how do you say all that at the same time? Z, Zuzzy, Zizzy. But if the sisters, oh my gosh. Okay, legit, I think that this could be a chapter, right? So we're following Zizzy and Pony, right? We have George with us. That's how the game ends. Piggy 1 ends with us looking for a cure. And we left the sisters. And I think these are the sisters, right? I hope I'm not wrong. Z and Zuzzy are the sisters of Zizzy, right? Because I think I got it wrong before and I was like, oh, look, her daughters. And everybody in the comments was like, stupid dakblake, those aren't her daughters. But if these are her sisters, I can imagine this being a chapter, right? Where we go back. Oh no. where we go back and we see that they were infected. You know how sad that would be? That's almost worse than Bunny getting infected, right? Zizzy is probably so happy that she has her own sisters to still like connect with. And if we come back and we see this, doesn't that kind of like hit you a little bit differently? I can imagine a little story where, you know, Zizzy and Pony and George and me, and we're all walking, and we go back and we just walk through the doors. And, you know, they're standing and you can see their turn. And you can see Zizzy going like, guys, you know, we stopped Mr. P. We saved George. You know, everything is good. And then they turn around and all you do is you see this. And you could just imagine the sadness, you know, the tears welling up in Zizzy's eyes. Ah, I can imagine that story. Oh my gosh. And as she looks upon Z and Zuzzy, all she says is like, no. No, and you have to kind of pull her away, right? She can't like combat them. She can't like hurt them. So she has to just kind of like walk away. We have to pull her away. And you know, our character will just be like, Zizzy, we gotta go. And she's like, no, I can't. I can't. And you're like, we gotta go. And we have to pull her out. It may not even be a chapter. I can imagine that it's just a cutscene. Ah, right? Okay, that has to be it, right? This has to be the #1, like, possibility. Trap area. It seems like a place that I shouldn't enter. It's like you see a sign that says quicksand and you're like, should I walk into that quicksand? Yeah, like it says trap area. If I walk in there, am I gonna be trapped? Am I? All right, well, okay. Well, there's just one thing in here. This looks very ominous. Like if I walk under that, it's gonna just spray me with something. Okay, okay, I see you up there. All right, piggy token trap. When you step on the trap, it will give you 5 piggy tokens, but you'll be trapped for 8 seconds. Oh, okay, well that's kind of cool. It just gives you tokens. What if that's how it worked in real life? They're like, you're under arrest, buddy, and they start like handcuffing your hands, and they're like, you're under arrest. But here is $100. Enjoy that. But you are under arrest for 8 years. But enjoy that. Okay, what is this? Oh, boss area. Now this is the thing that I want to see in Piggy 2. I gotta see this. I gotta see a boss. We're not getting enough boss stuff. It's just kind of running. And I want to see a boss. What do we got? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is Big Brother. In the story of, you know, like in the real Peppa Pig, there is no Big Brother. But, I mean, this is Piggy. This is a new kind of world, right? What if they add in a new brother, like a mutated version of George, a George clone? That went bad. And, yo, he's ripped. He works out, man. I mean, you don't mess with Big George. That's Big George, you know? You don't mess with him. Hey, Big George, you mind lifting me up? Hey, lift me up. It's like, come here, I want to go up to the sky. Oh, what is this? Tree-headed boss character. Now that looks weird. Now I wonder how fast that would be. I can imagine a situation where that would be scary, right? Where all the roots are going up and down and it's kind of just moving towards you. That would be an insane boss. It seems very difficult to execute though. I don't see that actually being a possibility because it seems very difficult, but that'd be pretty scary because you could just be like rooted down and it could chase you and do some damage to you and then you could try to get away. I can imagine that being a boss character. As for these dudes, they kind of look like
way too small to be bosses.
It looks like you can kind of run away from them a little too easy. Like Shadow George, unless he like comes from your shadow on the ground, seems like I can just outrun him. I'm just like, hey, peace, George, dude, I'm running. But yeah, so far, I feel like we've come up with some crazy ideas of what can be in Piggy 2. I'm actually really excited. And the fact that the game is still being updated, Minitoon is talking about some new stuff going on. I am excited. Oh my gosh. Is this like an infected bunny, but like being experimented on? Like, Bunny's not dead, guys. She's just infected and we're gonna cure her. You see, all you gotta do is press this here button and this. And then press the mouse. Okay. Hopefully I'm not messing it up too much. Like I turn around and just like Bunny has her head spun around. Like, oh no. Is Bunny looking at me? Oh my gosh, for a second it looked like she was looking at me. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it feels like we've discovered quite a bit of stuff today. We have made a bunch of stories for a bunch of characters that I can imagine being in Piggy 2. I'm excited for that to actually happen too. Because when Piggy 2 comes out, that's when we get down to business and discovering what cure could be in this piggy infected world. And it seems to kind of like this is a little bit of like a zombie virus because it feels kind of like a zombified world. Even entering cool castles like this can become scary when knowing that there could be like infected knights coming around the corner. There have been chapters with like multiple characters chasing you, and I can imagine just like walking down here and just knights are chasing you. They're just like pigified. But as you stare at my pinwheel hat and my adorable smile, look at that. Yes, it's nice. I think I'm gonna leave it here. You know, I think we've done quite a bit. We've looked at a lot of stuff, and I do want to read your comments on stories that you guys come up with because, you know, you guys are really creative. So thank you guys for watching. We are going to be doing a lot of crazy stuff with Hello Neighbor this week as well. So stay tuned. If you're new, join the dakblake. Click subscribe. Join us as we go on to 800K. I'll see you in the next video, probably coming up right now. So see you there. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, peace out, my dudes.